From internationals for the internationals. This is International Hangout.
What's up, people of COFI? Welcome to International Hangout, Episode 1.
I'm Sutedi Silva.
I'm Shushanik.
And we have our guest today, Gerald, in our studio. And Gerald has been one of the few leaders who has been taking in charge of a lot of things on campus. And he's the treasurer of ACI, and he's the vice president of ISO, and he's one of the host family coordinators too. How are you doing, Gerald?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, pretty excited to be here. Thank you for having me.
So let's get started with asking how you got to US from Ghana. How's your experience here, and how you got to US? And do you wanna talk about a little bit about it?
Yeah, the experience here has been pretty good so far. Yeah, having a great time. Taking the computer science course major is pretty fun. Very busy, but I'm enjoying it. I've done computer science pretty much the entire time of my life. So yeah, I've had a great experience so far, and looking forward to this fall term and hopefully do some great stuff on campus. Yeah, and I came from I studied in India for 2 years. Also did an international baccalaureate. Studied computer science as one of the key subjects, and from there I decided to study in the US. So yeah, I'm here now.
I forgot about that totally. Like if you guys don't know, UWC is it's a high school system. It has 18 colleges right now. As of now, it's an institution.
18 colleges all around.
Yeah, and so he attended Mahindra College, which is in India. And yeah, one of the special thing is in their IB curriculum, they have computer science. I mean, some colleges, they have their own specific subjects, but yeah, in Mahindra, they had computer science, and he's one of those privileged kids who got to do it, before college and stuff. Yeah, I'm glad, man. I'm glad, you're settling down, and you're doing a hell of a lot of stuff. Yeah,
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, let's get to our first question. So, when I think of Gerald, usually the first thing comes to my mind is his achievements. Actually, I know you do a lot of stuff, but I gotta ask you, out of all the stuff you had been doing or done, what is your biggest achievement? Like you think, the thing you feel the most?
I would say I feel like there's still more to be achieved, but as of now, I feel like being the treasurer of the student government is a pretty huge deal. Initially, I didn't really think it would be a huge deal, but looking back and seeing all the work I put in to be able to become a treasurer, I'm pretty proud of it right now. So yeah, it's I guess it's one of my biggest achievements at COBI. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I saw you got involved with ISO first. Then you got connected with ACI stuff, and now you hold in all the money on campus. And last year it used to be Mubarak.
Oh yeah,
but amazing guy. Shout out to him.
Yeah, I learned a lot of stuff from him to be able to be a treasurer. So hopefully, I get to implement that kind of stuff. Awesome treasure.
Great stuff, man. Yeah,
make things better on campus. Yeah.
Okay, so seems like you're a busy dude and doing a lot of stuff. So the next question gonna be, So as a busy person, like doing multiple stuff, and what strategies you have like for time management and like to do multiple stuff at the same time, and like you're doing everything like really well, and like your your responsibilities are you're just doing it really well, man. Like how do you do it?
I mean, the first and most basic answer would be to make sure you have a definite schedule. So things that you can negotiate on, like your lunch time, of course your classes, and then other small important things that are important to you. Have a definite time for them, and then outside of that, then you can structure the rest of your time how you like to do it. Is maybe probably do some personal stuff or get involved on campus. For me, I try to do both of them. So it's not an easy task to achieve, but if you're determined and you know what you want out of whatever you're doing, yeah, you should be able to figure it out. So it's like if you could for example, let's say you want to do soccer and also work on some personal stuff. Maybe you want to maybe read a book or learn a new skill. You just have to like figure out how you want to go about it and what what are the trade-offs. If I decide to play soccer, there will be a specific time, right? So am I willing to trade off that time to play soccer, or to do something for myself, or for this case learn a new skill or whatever. So you just have to figure out what you want to do in this time of college, or in life in general, and then plan accordingly, because certain things are fixed. You can't really change them. So if you implement them in your schedule,
Right.
you must know that, okay, that block of time is gone, so I have to work around that amount of time. So just setting the constants first, and then working with the variables to see which ones fit where, and
Yeah.
that should be help you be able to manage everything you're
Yeah,
doing so far.
yeah,
So yeah.
absolutely. So I mean, you mentioned soccer, so football, I would
Yeah.
say.
Yeah, football,
And
yeah.
yes, do you play soccer, Sushani? Do you support soccer?
Oh no, my dad plays football. I have
Football,
no idea
yeah.
what's happening there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, football is an amazing sport. I really like it. Yeah, I mean, back when I was a kid, I didn't really, watch soccer that much, or football. But growing up and being in high school, quite a number of friends, used to talk about soccer, and then I took more interest into it, and then started watching EPL, English Premier League. It's pretty fun. So
So,
yeah.
so I assume is it your favorite sport? Is it like side question?
Mm-hmm.
What sports? What's your favorite sport?
Oh,
What do
favorite
you do?
sport? I'll say football and table tennis.
Table tennis?
Yeah. Even
Okay.
though I haven't played table tennis in a while, just because I've been busy. But yeah,
Oh, I suck at table tennis actually. So
yeah.
yeah, I'm just so bad. And
I mean,
yeah,
in
okay.
high school, we had a club, table tennis club, and I was like the leader of the club. So I used to play with a friend. We worked to make the club. It was pretty fun. I had a great time. So yeah, that's why I
Okay.
actually developed my interest in table tennis in high school. So yeah.
Uh-huh. Nice, nice.
Yeah, just out of all the things that you said you do at the CFI,
Yeah.
there are many things that you do as a leader. So I want to know, how do the leadership roles that you're taking over enhance your communication and decision making abilities?
I would say for communication, it helps you to be, you're dealing with people, you want to be professional, you want to make sure you communicate in the right way, not to, get them agitated or pissed off in some way, and then, I'm also being able to be clear, put your point across. And also it's a, reciprocal things. Like if you're a leader and you have people who are, looking up to you, you have to also listen to them, not just like, impose. Then it becomes like you become like a tyrant, like for example, let's say what would be a good example, like some presidents in the world, like enforce their ideas. There's no reciprocal relationship between the people and the leader. I mean, everyone's got their style, but I feel like if you're if you go through the concept of like servant leadership, it makes things even better. It's like you all work together to achieve the greater outcome. So, and it makes it more smooth and things work better, in my opinion. So yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
And then and then in terms of decision making abilities, it helps you think on the fly. You have to make quick decisions. Sometimes there's an emergency that happens and you have to make a decision. It keeps you on your toes, and over time when you do it, it becomes like a second nature to you. Be able to think, oh, okay, I got to do this, or okay, this the best possible solution to the problem that you guys are facing. So, and also it's just like you don't need to do all the decision making on your own as well. You can solicit advice from your your other leaders with you, or even the people that you are serving. So then it makes it even way more efficient and helpful, and you generate better outcome than being
Yeah.
like the sole person making decisions. But sometimes it depends on the context, but most of the time, being able to make decisions on your own, it's being a leader helps you, do that kind of stuff, and gives you that skill to be able to think forward and then see what the possible outcomes are and which one will be the best route to follow. So, yeah.
Do you think people are born leaders?
No, I don't think so. I feel like, I mean, you may have the natural gift sometimes, but I feel like you can also mold yourself to become a leader if you're driven enough and determined to be able to. It's just like you want to go somewhere, you don't have the means to, but you're determined. Eventually, you find the means. As the saying goes, where there's a will, there's a way. So, I feel like you can be born a leader, but you can also put yourself into the journey of becoming a leader. So, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of debate about that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, since he mentioned like leadership qualities and all that stuff, I can speak behalf for the fact like how good he is, how good of a leader he is, because I mean, yeah, when I started cricket club last year, there were some situations I had to like grab funding for that and all that stuff, and I asked certain people, and yeah, I couldn't get a hold of them. Some of them, and some of them, yeah, they weren't efficient at doing things in a timely manner, I would say. So, but yeah, the communication I had with him was really smooth, and yeah, he just made sure my requirements are met, and yeah, so I'm really grateful for that. So yeah, I think even in real life, like your qualities, you speak behalf of them. That's really nice of you. Yeah.
I appreciate that. I just try my best to help people, just make the world a better place. So yeah.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Let's we're gonna get into the interesting stuff now.
AI.
Yep, artificial intelligence. Let's go.
Actually, you know what? Let's talk about your computer science projects before that.
Oh, okay.
Like,
which ones do you want to talk
okay,
about?
I mean, I know you had been doing like multiple stuff. Even last summer, when I dropped by your room, like you just always doing something like coding or I don't even know, maybe studying, but you're doing stuff, and I know you had things going on in your GitHub, and I mean we have had these discussions earlier about those, and yeah, I mean I know you're doing a project with Keon too. I don't want to ask too many questions about it. I know it's you guys think, and just don't want to get in. Do you want to give a hint of what's your project?
Yeah, so the basic so the project I'm working on with Keon is called Over Yonder, and then the basic premise of the application is to just help students get connected with or get aware of what events are happening on campus. So being able to know what's going on and at what times and where it's happening, and if you want to attend the event, you can subscribe or put it on your calendar, and then if you have time,
Wow.
you'll be able to go to the event and that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's
Okay.
pretty much the whole premise of the app right now.
Wow, that would be super cool. Like,
What is the app called?
Over Yonder. Yeah.
okay, oh, you guys. Oh, I didn't know you guys named it already.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, yeah, that would be super cool. Like, if he, I don't know, like, I know a lot of things going on campus. Like, sometimes people, I mean, we get the emails, and half of us, like, 90% of us, don't read all the freaking emails, right?
Yeah,
So,
too many emails.
yeah, so if we have an app, like, we have all the stuff in one place and we can kind of keep a track of everything there. That would be, super cool, I would say. For me, at least, because I don't read all the email, right? Yeah. Okay. Next thing in the list, since we postponed AI, let's get into AI now. I think Shanik might have the first question, actually.
Yeah. Do you use AI?
Yeah, I do use AI. Yes.
What for?
Just to learn stuff. Ask the questions regarding certain things that I'm curious about. So yeah.
Are you happy if people in your class are using AI for their assignments?
I feel like it goes to show that in the near future, AI can, in some way replace people in certain areas, and I feel like using AI to do your homework and stuff. It's not necessarily if you are trying to use it to understand your homework and maybe learn a concept, yeah, that's fine. But to do your homework is like in some way you're cheating yourself, because you came to college to learn. So what's the point of using artificial intelligence to do your homework for you and getting good grades? It's like, yeah, there's no there's no logical end result out of doing this. So you're just basically cheating yourself. So.
Yeah, people, what's the point, right? What's the point?
I would get very pissed off when
Yeah,
people
it's
would
just
get A's.
Yeah, just like that means you're just trying to prove the point that AI will definitely replace you in some way or the other, and it's like you're kind of making yourself look dumb, So yeah.
Yeah, one of the things that my professor said the other day is using AI to do your homework, understanding that it's going to take over your job in the future is like very paradoxical.
Yes, that's pretty funny, but yeah. It's like you finesse the system today, but the system will finesse you in the future. So,
You think AI will take over the job market?
yeah, in certain areas, yeah. So for example, like tasks that are quite repetitive, that you do online, yeah, probably will take those jobs. Let's say, for example, maybe for example, copywriters. It's like that format is pretty much
repetitive.
yeah, in some way or the other. So AI, if you put in the right parameters, the AI can give you the desired result, and you can just review it, or you can make it review it for you, and then you're like, yeah, sure, it looks good to me. So then you put it on there. Or for example, a customer service is like you talk to let's say you call Amazon about your package. So instead of people responding to you, because it's basically the same process every time. Different person calls for the different product, but it's the same process. So you can abstract that process and then put it in an AI, and that AI can do it multiple times without getting tired, and it will be there 24/7. Whereas people, you have to switch them out. You got to pay them. They'll come complaining, about stuff. You have to give them leave, give them breaks. Sometimes you have to lay off people if you don't have budget. You can lay off AI. It's like it's already on there, so it's working 24/7. So yeah, in that sense, yes. But I don't know if it will be now, because sometimes I've called a couple of customer service companies and they use AI, and it kind of pisses me off just the way the structure of the AI is. But eventually it may get better, and it can replace people. But I feel like in the now, maybe I'll say 5 years maximum, I feel like AI would eventually replace people. So yeah. It depends on the field you're into. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, since you mentioned Amazon, actually, I think Amazon, like, they have these, I don't know what they call it, like virtual or agents or something. But actually, they are very responsive. Like,
Yeah.
in the cases I had to return and stuff, they were super, like, responsive. And, like, I mean, I'm not saying a human being there wouldn't be effective. I think with Amazon, like, they have pretty much automated, like, even their warehouses, right? So if you could, like, integrate AI into those, and, like, AI could, like, just go through, like, I don't know, is it spreadsheet, like, whatever the databases they have, and instantly, like, get, information. The AI would be pretty fast compared to a human being doing it, right? Yeah, I mean, I think that's a cool thing.
Yeah. Also, I think I feel like if human beings were, as good enough, like we put ourselves to like the extreme limits, I feel like we would be equally good or even better than AI, just because we are limited by our capabilities. That's why AI is able to,
Okay.
overtake us in that
Yeah.
aspect. Because, for example, if you study real hard and you have all the knowledge that there is to be on a specific topic, I don't think AI can necessarily beat you in the
Yeah.
that area. For example, let's use a prime example like Elon Musk. He works extremely
Oh my God,
hard, and
okay.
he has deep understanding of whatever area whatever field he's in. So that's why he's successful. I feel like if you the human being trains themselves to be able to achieve that level of success, it goes to show that anyone can achieve it by just that it takes an extreme amount of effort. Whereas for AI, it's like will probably be maybe less the time, just because it's a computer, and we can process billions or trillions of information at a given time on modern computers. So it makes it way more useful for AI to be in that particular space as compared to human beings. So yeah.
I think at some point, like, yeah, you brought up Elon Musk, but at some point people were thinking, is he an alien or something, right? I'm like, crazy stuff, man. Just, anyways,
Probably.
I don't know. I have a question. Have you watched Megan by any
Megan.
chance? Huh?
No, I've not watched
Do you know?
Megan.
I don't know who's the director. Like, wait, what's the name? Oh wait, hold on. I'm gonna fact check this. Gerardo Johnstone, something like that. Okay. Yeah. Like, I don't know the
Quote you
name.
on that?
Yeah. Don't. Yeah. So.
Fair enough.
Anyways, so the movie Megan, it was really good. Like, I think it was really accurate, like, in the sense of how it represented, like, AI. And so the main idea was there was a toy doll, like, I think there was this kid, they lost their parents after a car crash or something, and I think they were living with one of their relatives, and their relative used to work with this toy company, and they make AI. They had one of these secret kind of projects, making a AI doll or something, and that doll is capable enough to, like, kind of understand the emotions of little kids and, like, act accordingly. They sometimes get even possessive and all that stuff. So you might have already guessed, like, what happened was, and the robot kind of got too, like, overprotective, and just it was like a threat almost. It was a threat at the end, and anyway, so that's kind of the movie. Yeah, spoiler. I mean, now I spoiled the movie pretty much, but yeah.
Nah, it's alright.
So my question is gonna be, like, do you think if AI ever decided to kind of annihilate, like, the humankind, like, what the hell are we gonna do, like, actually?
Terminator situation.
Right.
Probably has to have to hit the off switch somewhere. I don't know, but AI get into that situation. I feel like as of now it's highly unlikely, just because of the state in which AI is in. It's pretty much in, like, we don't have any that I know of, any machines that are capable of controlling humans in any sense. maybe like a more like devices like maybe tanks and stuff that are controlled via or drones that are controlled remotely. Yeah, maybe those can get out of hand if we have a bad AI in some sense taking over it. But I feel like right now AI is more like you give it a whole bunch of information, it learns the information, and it can give you pretty accurate and human sensible answers. So I don't think that time has reached yet. It's still a long ways out. It could happen, but not. I don't see it in the near future. So
Okay.
in my
Fair enough.
opinion,
Yeah.
so, yeah.
This is a side question, but like okay, I have an Alexa in my room,
Yeah.
and I don't know, like I feel like it's kind of listening to everything that I say in the room, and sometimes it's scary, like because I don't know. I mean, I could be talking like some random stuff and it's personal information, sensitive stuff. Maybe it's listening, maybe not. I mean, I have read these what you call those, like the terms and conditions and all that stuff.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
they say it, they don't. They till they hear the wake word and all that stuff. But I mean, you can't trust these things, like what happened with Facebook and yeah. I mean, that's why I was thinking of this question. I mean, I feel like my personal take on that is like right now we don't see a potential threat, but if all these devices we have, even our mobile phone or like microwaves equipped with AI, like I have seen a couple of microwaves, and it's kind of, we just speak to the microwave and it just heat up stuff, and like, so even the kitchen equipments, when all these collectively gather up, and if they ever decide to like attack on us, I feel like they have enough resources to that for that, and like that's gonna be scary. Like I'm like, gosh, yeah.
I mean, I probably just like maybe those would be more like inside devices doing the spying. So it's like you can tell at what point in time you're here. What's in the room, that kind of stuff, and then maybe the real soldier AIs will come over and take you out, so.
God. It almost feel like I'm giving ideas here. But yeah.
That'll be pretty wild. Yeah. Hopefully we don't see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, AI is just here to help human beings. That's it.
Yeah.
Not take over. But anyway.
Since we mentioned about your UWC experience,
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about how's your experience with like
UWC?
Mahindra, UWC Mahindra? Like I know it's, I mean the things as UWC from Lipachun. I know, like I have seen these videos where you guys like pretty connected with the environment. I think there's is it a forest or something? Was it like a
ecological hotspot? Yeah.
Yes. There's this monsoons happening, right? Like
Yeah, I believe
Pretty-
years now. Yeah, it's currently happening now. Yeah.
yeah. So do you want to talk about like how's your UWC adventure was?
Oh yeah, well, it was great. I had a great time. I remember the first time I landed in India. I was like, "Whoa, this is pretty fireplace." Wonderful landscape, amazing people. Very, very lively place. Also some great food and snacks as well. Yeah. So my entire time in UWC, I mean, I spent most of my time on campus just because it was, slightly isolated from the city because it's in an ecological hotspot. But it was pretty amazing. Yeah, I met some great people, had some great times, and that's where I kind of solidified my my love for computer science. I had this professor named MUWCI, amazing guy. He was my computer science professor, and he instilled in me some important values and skills to be able to progress in computer science and hopefully achieve all the dreams and aspirations that I have. And one of his famous quotes was opportunities are out there, so you have to go get them. So yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, well said.
We're all UWC graduates here. I
Yeah.
just realized.
oh yeah.
Do you believe in change with education? you think we can change the world? Because they say we're the change makers.
Yeah, I mean the whole point of UWC is making education the force to unite people of different cultures and backgrounds. I do believe education can make a change, make a difference, and can impact the world in tremendous ways. It's just that it depends on the education as well. If you're indoctrinated with wrong stuff, you can cause chaos, and if you're um, taught with good stuff, you can make a difference. So yeah, for example, the small things your parents taught you when you were a kid, yeah, helping you in your times now, right? So it's education is a pretty important factor. That's why certain countries are way better than others, just because they have a significantly higher educational population. So they're able to in some way think in some way follow the scientific principles, because currently most education is somewhat based on some scientific principle here and there. So it's like you're able to identify things, follow tried and thought through process, which is the scientific process. If you want to be in the small area of, let's say, computer science or science or wherever field you want to be in. But yeah, I feel like education is pretty important, and it helps you think of, because there are a lot of great ideas out there, and it helps you have a broad sense of different topics, and then you can use those topics to apply to a problem and then find an innovative solution. So yeah, education is pretty important. Yeah.
So it's a powerful weapon, right?
Yeah. The faintest pen is better than the sharpest memory. So yeah.
I don't know. I would debate on that. I've been reading a book about why nations fail, and I think it's such a complex situation with why some countries are so successful and others are not, because the system is built in a way that rich countries are just getting richer and poor countries are going poorer.
Yeah.
So it's not very sure about that.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I feel like on the base level, education is helpful, but when you go upper, there are certain things that come into play: politics, power, superpowers, and but some countries have been able to establish themselves despite all that. So I mean, either way, you can still, if you push hard enough, you'll be able to overcome such situations. Let's not go too deep into that. That's a topic for another day. But just on the base level,
I love discussing Poland.
Yeah, I mean, of course. Okay. The next thing we have up is like, I don't know how comfortable you are talking about your future plans after you graduate and all that stuff. It's your personal stuff, but actually, well, what you want to do, bro? Like, do you want to start a company or something? Like your own something?
Yeah, I have a couple of ideas of companies that I want to start. It's just, things have been a bit busy with school and all that stuff, but yeah, there are a couple of things in the works. I got a few ideas that I'm working on with a couple of friends. One being over yonder that we talked about. So, yeah, I would love to start a couple of companies. It will be fun, and even though quite tedious, but it will be fun, and I'll learn something new, and put myself out of my comfort zone, and also make a difference in the world. So yeah.
Do you ever want to go back to Ghana?
Yeah, eventually, yes. I will go back to Ghana. Yeah.
You want to do something there?
Yeah, I'm all about trying to make the world a better place. So wherever I can, I will do that. So yeah, I would love to go back to Ghana. It's an amazing place. I love it.
Yeah.
I remember when we were applying to UWC, there was this question that I always ask people, like, if we would get like the superpower to change one thing about our country, what would it be? So,
One thing about my country, just overall improving the Ghanaian economy. I think a few important points that's affecting us in terms of our economy is the high energy costs. We have to get energy from elsewhere because we're not able to produce the necessary amount we need in our country. So being able to tap into our natural resources to produce energy for the country, that'll significantly improve the economy, as well as reducing our government debt. We've borrowed a lot of money and from the IMF and different other places, which have significantly impacted our economy. So due to that, we are not able to improve the economy because we keep having to pay the debt that we owe, and then eventually we borrow more, and then that increases our debt. So yeah, that's one of the things. And then also just overall improving the agricultural activity, giving more power to the farmers because due to certain things, government things that have happened, for example, the government debt that we have, we tend to undersell our products or cut deals that do not benefit us in any way. And some of the deals that we cut, they use our agricultural resources for that, and that's very detrimental to our economy. So being able to significantly improve the amount of revenue we gain from agriculture, that would be very much helpful in overall improving the economy. So yeah.
interesting.
Okay, let me get to the next part now. I like that part though. Okay. Okay. Let's talk about fashion, right?
Okay.
Fashion,
Okay.
right? So the thing is, I mean, you guys can't see that, but he's wearing a cap right now, dude.
Yeah, I am wearing a cap.
What's up with caps, right? Like, why? I know. Do you really like caps? Like, I know you have. There was this time where you used to wear there was this red cap. Like,
Oh yeah, I still have it.
you still have it,
Yeah,
right?
it's in my room.
Yeah, just like a symbol. Yeah, he used to wear it pretty much all the time, and I would just. I mean, I'm pretty blind. I don't wear my glasses outside, but I recognize some people sometimes the way they walk or what they wear. Okay, so
Fair
he
enough.
wears a red cap, and like, do you have a collection of those or what?
Yeah, I have a couple of hats. That hat in particular, I got it from two of my friends on my birthday. So pretty cool gift that I got. I really like the cap. So yeah,
Oh, okay.
and it says straight ballin' on it. It's pretty iconic cap. So.
That's what's saying. Yeah. Okay. And I mean, where's your glass right now? Like
my
the
glasses.
spectacles or?
Oh, and
okay. Did you bring it?
I think I brought it here.
Oh yeah, I see. I can see.
I did bring it. Yeah.
Yeah. The people listening might be wondering what are those glasses, but yeah, you might see them. He is gonna wear those glasses pretty often these
Yeah,
days.
it's summer, so it's
Yeah,
sunny
it's-
outside. So
it's this cool cool looking glasses like he's wearing, and I think it's kind of like a fashion trend. Yeah, trying to make a fashion trend on campus. Is it what you're trying to do?
not necessarily. Just something that I needed, and it looks pretty cool, so I decided to get it. Yeah, I remember a friend of mine and I were shopping one time during the summer, and then we stumbled upon the glasses, and I was like, yeah, let's get it, and we got it. So amazing friend of mine, Kevin, pretty cool guy. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So since we talk about, I mean, we gotta talk about the footwear for sure. So Vans or Converse?
To be honest, I don't like any of them.
Any of them?
No,
Seriously?
I'm more of a
What?
Nike fan. So,
Nike, okay.
Yeah, I
They don't
gotta-
have arc support.
Yeah, I have quite a couple of shoes, Nike shoes. So
Okay.
mostly Air Forces, but yeah, couple of Jordans.
I think
Yeah, they're pretty great shoes. Just
Yeah,
the overall
yeah,
design
right.
is like pretty nice, and it's very robust and slick. So yeah.
how much you got paid from Nike? But-
$0.
Zero. Okay. I mean, I personally like Converse.
It's a good shoe. It's a
Yeah,
good shoe.
yeah, I just the high tops, I just love those.
Very simple, very lightweight. I used to like them when I was a kid, but until
Just
I
past
found
that stage.
yeah, when I saw Nikes, I was like, whoa, I gotta get Nikes now. So yeah.
What about you, Sushani? Are you on a team or do you just
I prefer healthy shoes.
healthy?
A New Balance.
No, yeah.
You want to find your balance in life? And let's go.
When it comes to fashion, though, there are like two types of people. One that they pay so much attention on what they wear, and it's kind of like part of their identity. And other people just wear whatever, and they don't really care about that. Who do you think? Like, which category do you think you belong to? And do you think like what you wear defines you?
Yeah. I mean, to some extent, yes. I usually tend to like clothes that have like bright colors. So I usually wear clothes that have bright colors in it just because I'm a bright person. So
Yeah, I was gonna be like, you gotta say this.
yeah,
Okay.
but it's just like they look pretty nice, and you want to look good. You want to take care of yourself. So colors that pop, yeah, I'm all for it. So yeah.
Interesting.
Okay. I think you making fashion trends on campus. I mean, I know also the hoodie. How can I forget? The hoodie you wear. There's this one. It's the orange one, right?
Oh yeah,
Isn't
the
it?
orange. Yeah.
I think that's the hoodie I saw you wearing when I saw you for the first time. Yeah, that's like that orange hoodie that like wherever I see, yeah, that's Gerald. That's Gerald. That's how I know it's you. Yeah, you really like that one, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, I got it from Uncle Roger, this YouTuber, pretty funny guy. I like his
Shout out
yeah,
to
shout out
Uncle.
Uncle Roger. Yeah, amazing guy. I just like his content. It's pretty funny, cooking videos, critiquing cooking videos. So like an Asian uncle, he says. So it's just in the tonation of an Asian uncle. It's pretty cool and funny.
I think you the one who introduced me to that
Oh yeah, the
aren't
YouTuber.
you
Yeah.
yeah
I used to watch it back in Heyman.
yeah gosh these
Yeah,
videos.
and it's a bright color. Also, it's orange. I like as I said, I like colors that pop. So and hoodies are pretty nice. They're pretty comfy too. So.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Okay. I think I have to ask this question. I mean, this wraps up pretty much all the questions we have planned, but this is kind of the interesting question, that I've put most of my focus on. So, okay, I would frame it like this. So, if you had to compare the Gerald that I saw, maybe the first day at CFI,
Yeah.
and Gerald sitting here in this studio right now, how do you compare the growth?
I would say of course I've matured over time. Things that I didn't really understand, I do understand them now, and then just I'm getting closer to the goals that I've set for myself in freshman year. So just being able to make a difference on campus and trying to help people in whatever way I can, and then being overall a person that brings joy to other people. So I feel like I'm almost there. Still some stuff I still got to do, but I feel like I've grown, and my life has improved over the time, and I've become more aware of certain things, and generally just excited about the future, and
The bright
excited-
future.
Yeah, the bright future. And excited of the things that I'm working on right now, and hopefully they make people's lives easier and make a difference in people's lives. So yeah.
Oh, I love how you said that. Make a difference in people's life.
Yeah.
So
A
much,
good difference.
so much weight in it, so much weight in it. Oh, yeah. Personally, yeah, I think you're doing great. You're doing such
Thank
a
you. I
great
appreciate
job.
it. Yeah.
Like, yeah, and like I said, leadership qualities, like your computer science stuff. I mean, overall, you have like pretty good balance of everything, and I think how you do that is pretty special. And yeah, I like how you're doing it. And
I appreciate it. I try
yeah,
my
I'm
best.
just okay. So good luck with all your stuff. We
Thank
just want to
you.
wish you all the best.
Thank you very much.
Something, Sean, you
It
have?
was an interesting talk.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for having me. Had a great time. Good luck to your podcast. I'm excited to see the next couple of guests you're gonna have on here. So
Thank you for like being the first one. The thing is, this is new for us. I mean, yeah, just you guys probably know these people who listen. This is the first time, and I'm not that great, and like we just trying this out like a hobby.
well,
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what it becomes of in the near future. And thank you for having me. Pretty honored to be on here.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, for the listeners, we had to give credits to Dr. Joe Golden, actually. Like, the thing is, because when I wanted to find a place on campus to record any stuff, earlier we were thinking, okay, maybe we'll do it in our rooms and all that stuff, but then we realized there's this place on campus, with less echoing and all that stuff. Thanks for him for giving us a space. We gotta find a permanent space though. You guys would see it, like the future improvements and all that stuff. Have anything, Sushani, I don't know,
Follow,
to finish
stay
off
tuned.
things? Huh?
Follow. Donate.
No.
Yes, guys, donate to the podcast. They need money.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Yeah, then have a good one, everyone. See you in the next one. Take care.